in this one I want to talk about the basic elements of your coloring book. The only required pages that Amazon requires you to have within your book are the title page and the copyright page. And all others are optional. For a print book, it must be, I believe it's a minimum of 26 pages. Okay? You can have pretty much as long of a book as you want, up to 400 or 500 pages, but you must have a minimum of 26 pages for a print book, or they can't do the binding on the book. So, however you put it together, whether you use 50 images or 100 images or 200 images, that's entirely up to you. You could even do 20 images inside the book, 20 coloring images inside the book. And that's entirely up to you. It's however you want to approach it. This is your book, your business. You do it how you see fit to do. Okay? But there are some elements that there are the two required things, the title page and the copyright page. And then there are additional elements that I recommend to you as a book publisher. So after your title and copyright page, you want to have a pitch page. And that's basically letting people know, hey, if you sign up for my mailing list, I'll do this for you. And or you could do, these are the covers of other books I have, or these are the names of other books I have that you might also like to purchase. So the pitch is asking them to take action that will lead to more sales of your books. So that's what we're doing there. However you approach that, it's entirely up to you. Some people just do sign up for my mailing list and I'll send you a PDF with some free coloring pages in it, or that you can print on your home computer. Or it could be sign up for my mailing list, or it could be here are other books that I've put together that I've published that you may also be interested in purchasing. And then the next section is your coloring art. So your artwork, the main thing on your artwork is you need to have a blank on the reverse side of the page. So page 3 is artwork, page 4 is blank. Page 5 is artwork, page 6 is blank. Okay? And I discussed this in a previous video, but more than anything, it's as a courtesy to our customers, to make it easier for them to color without worrying about bleed through or pencil marks pushing through indentations. And it also allows them to cut a page out and a particular artwork. They can cut that page out of the book and put it in a frame and hang it on the wall. So we're just making it more enjoyable for the people who buy our books. And so, like I said, you can choose your own image count, 20 images, 50 images, 100 images. It's entirely up to you. Then after your coloring art, you want to make a small pitch about you, a small bio. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It could be Bill Platt has been publishing since 2012, and he lives with his 2 boys and 3 cats in Ponca City, Oklahoma. It's just really simple stuff. You don't have to go all elaborate unless you just want to. And generally, I tend to go short on the personal bio because honestly, I feel that most people don't care about us particularly. They just want to know enough about us to feel that they kind of know us and they can see us as a human being. But it's not, they really don't care too much about us per se. But they are kind of probably a little bit interested in who you are as a person and why they should like you. So that's what your About the Author does. And then also, I think you should always have a pitch at the beginning of the book and a pitch at the end of the book. And it can be the same pitch or it could be a different pitch. So, for example, you could do sign up for my mailing list at the beginning of the book, and then here are my other books at the end of the book. So it's your choice on how you do that. It is recommended, however, that if you're going to provide a URL to your website or a opt-in form for a mailing list, you do that at the front of your book so that when people do the look inside on your particular book, they'll be able to see that information that you want them to have, like sign up for my mailing list here or buy my other books, and these are my other books. So it's beneficial to have that at the beginning so that if somebody's using the look inside feature, that's one of the first pages they're going to see when they look inside your book. And then the last set of pages you need is just blank pages. And generally, now Amazon does allow us to, we can have a print book with an even number of pages, and that's fine. Like the minimum count is 26 pages. That is not divisible by 4. So Amazon is capable of producing a book that has a weird number of pages in it, but it has to be an even number of pages. That's the main thing. And then I like to make sure that my books are divisible by 4. And that's just a personal preference. I think it's easier for the print company to work with 4 pages instead of just even number of pages. But again, that's a personal call. Do what you want there. I typically can include 4 blank pages at the end of my books. You can do it that way, or you can do it with two blank pages at the end of your book. And technically, you don't even have to have any blank pages at the end of your book, but we do recommend it. So I just want to leave you with that, and we'll catch you in the next video.